Alright, let's keep on keeping on. Oh, the blackout was scary. Yeah. I love you, Toad. I love you dearly, but you gotta shut up, buddy, please. There's still a surprising amount of rooms. Surprising amount of rooms that we have not quite been in yet. Let's go down to the basement really quick. I think we might need to go down there. Forget going to the ceramics room. We'll have an investigation there a little later. I believe we might need to go down into the basement now. And if not, you know, it's just a quick run. That's the other nice thing about this game, is it's not huge. It's not overly complex. It's definitely a mansion. I mean, this is a lot of rooms to take care of. I mean, look, they can't even keep all the dust away from this one room. But it's not a sprawling Texas mansion, if you will. And I say that because I've looked at, you know, just out of casual sort of acquaintance, I've looked at mansions in Texas and what you can get for, like, Booperides. Wait, is that supposed to be like Euripides? I don't know what that was supposed to be. Get this boo ball away from me. Well done. This time I have special such cleaning. Yeah, I know this. You told me this a lot. What's up with you, buddy? Do you not remember what's going on? I mean, I have a crummy memory at the best of times, but you seem to be having a little bit of problems. But look, we only have 10 more ghosts to go. That's it. Just 10 more. Could you want any better? Let's see here. That door's locked. We just got that other door. Let's go to the main, big, scary door. Come on. Push through it. The pain, Luigi. You want to play Dark Souls, right? Here we go. Here we go. Oh, it's a mean door. Yeah, it's a really mean door. Well, that's where they're holding the Mario painting, so we at least know where we're going. Yeah, you know he's in there. You know he's a painting. Why even bother cry out to him? Okay. Well, at least now we know where that is. Sadly, the dust, again, does come back, but we can just sort of hop over it, like so. There we are. So we don't have to deal with the dust every time. We do have to deal with nausea. Anyway, yeah, I guess we just gotta go back up to the ceramics room and figure out how to get that one ghost to spawn. He's such a weird ghost. I swear. Did we get any new ghosts? Let's see. Let us see. Nope. Goodness, the controls feel a bit fidgety sometimes. So we got the toy platoon soldiers, the clockwork soldiers. They once belonged to a tightly wound toy collector. See what I'm talking about? But now they march on their own without any winding. So clearly I was mistaken. This is a real. This is another good movie, another good horror movie. Puppet Master. Is my dog still barking? Yes, he is. He is just such a jerk at night. I swear. It's almost 3 in the morning and he's barking really loud. He does this for hours. I swear. What an annoying pooch. What an annoying pooch. I can't wait until he's much like Spooky. It's just gonna be so nice. We've had this dog. Spooky, if you were 10 years older, you would be about the age that my dog is now, and that's just a little bit of ridiculous. I am very sorry. I love my dog dearly, but it is his time to go. Hermit of the Darkness, Uncle Grimly, 45. That's probably about how old my dog's going to be by the time he goes. Adrift in the darkness, he tends to keep to himself, which suits the rest of the family just fine. So Uncle Grimly looks a lot like Alfred Hitchcock, I'm not going to lie. I don't really believe that he's 45. I mean, they said he's a really old ghost, which either means that he's been a ghost for a really long time. I mean, he's not that old when he died, so he must have died a long time ago. I mean, the butler guy's like almost double his age, so it's like, you know, who cares? Also, fun fact, the age difference between Uncle Grimly there and this guy, Shivers, that'd be, so he's 72 and he's 46. So that would be 26 years. And that's how old Melody the pianist is. That's really weird, isn't it? That's the age difference. You could fit Uncle Grimly in between the two of them there, in terms of age difference. How weird. Here's all our stuff, by the way, all the Mario hats and the big pearls and all that, and the super mega money. Yeah. And by the way, I felt a little bit bad in saying that I'm kind of, in a way, looking forward to my dog passing away. But I'm not the only one. You know, my father, when he was still alive, told me that he did not want this fucking dog to outlive him. And it did. And it kind of pisses me off even to this day. Because he is a very rude dog. He's very mean. He doesn't really like to get played with anymore. He's just, feed me, feed me. If you're not feeding me, go fuck off. I'm gonna scream at random times. He's just a big, unpleasant mess. And, I know it's not an animal's job to be always cute and cuddly and all that. You know, having a pet shouldn't be reliant solely upon how nice the animal is. Because you're accepting a responsibility and a certain, you know, commitment. But this guy is just nightmarish. He will not go. And he's just so awful. And to live with him just for a little bit isn't a big problem, but day in, day out, it's just constant. Now, I think maybe I just need to open all these suits of armor and get all the ghosts. Maybe. Probably. I don't know. Now that sound effect sounds very reminiscent of Banjo-Kazooie. And you know what? Honestly, I'm not going to apologize for feeling that way about my dog. Because you guys just don't know. You really don't. If you have not lived with this particular animal, you just don't even know. The years and the years. We've had this dog since I was, what, 11? And he was a really good dog for like 10 years. But man, it's just he's gotten like dementia. It's just rough taking care of this animal now. But we're still going to take care of him. We're not like shipping away or putting him down just because he's annoying. We're seeing this thing through all the way, you know, which is a lot more than a lot of other people would have done for him. We're very compassionate to this doggy. But I cannot lie and say that I am not very much looking forward to him being gone. And even my sister, who treats him like an utter baby, like really is looking forward to him passing in her own way, because she really wants a cat, and we're only allowed in our particular living situation, we're only allowed to have like one animal at a time. We're not allowed to have oh look, down into the basement, how typical. We're not allowed to have multiple animals, we're only allowed to have one, and she really wants that cat. So in her own way, even though we're all dreading having to wake up one day and find him gone, we've really he's lived a good life. A very comfortable life. Underboo's making a comeback. You know, for a second I thought, my immediate first thought was Undertale. And I was like, wait a minute, this came out like 15 years before Undertale. Or 15 or 14 or something. Holy crap. That guy is fast. But then I thought, no, not Undertale. Underboob. My mind then went to Underboob. And I'm like, Underboob's making a comeback. And I'm like, no, they wouldn't. But then it finally did click with me. He's supposed to be the underdog. Underdog is making a comeback. But really, he's just being annoying. And I'm going to say that this guy, this particular Boo, was a gambler. He gambled his life savings away at the horse track, and he was constantly sure that he was going to make a comeback until one day he was trampled by a horse for being really annoying. Yeah, that's the story of Underboo. Or maybe this Maybe they did mean underboob, and actually this ghost is the ghost of a woman who did not have particularly good cleavage. It's just from one particular angle her breasts look really, really good, or something of that nature. And they said it couldn't be done. They said she'd never make it in the modeling career, but under boobs making a making a comeback. The tiger creeps up behind its prey and strikes like lightning. I don't know what the F I'm talking about. And I'm surprised that anybody's even still listening. But you know what? Here's another thing to talk about. Sometimes I get comments or messages from people and ask me, you know, hey Gunslinger, you know, I've been watching you for a few years and I've noticed that you're not really gaining popularity like you used to. Way back in the day, you used to be really, really popular and you were kind of an up-and-coming guy back in like 2012, 2013. And from that point on, you've kind of not really gotten a lot of popularity, so why don't you kind of just, you know, give it up? And to that, I would have to say that this has really become a very precious hobby to me. It's definitely something that I enjoy doing. It gives me a creative outlet. If anything, I think that what it helps me out with the most is playing games that I normally never would have played, or maybe wouldn't have played again. I've definitely been exposed to a lot more things than I ever would have on my own. You know, a lot of word of mouth from people that I've met on YouTube, which has really helped show me a wider world of video games. Stuff like the Witcher series, I never would have played The Witcher. What's another one? Bayonetta, I probably wouldn't have played Bayonetta. Just a lot of stuff that I stream, really. A lot of the more unique games, like I just streamed this one called Paratopic, this other one, Mad Father. Probably wouldn't have played those just on my own. And I'm also exposed to a lot more ideas and different opinions and different thoughts, and it still makes a few people happy, you know, when they're having a rough day, to come and listen to me chit-chat away, and I can appreciate that. And if I can even make a few people's days a little bit easier, because the world's a hard place. The world is a difficult, annoying place to live, and if we can make it just a little bit more tolerable, then I think that's worth it, you know? At least that's my opinion. So even if I don't reach a ton of people, I'm glad I reach the ones that I do. And speaking of reaching the ones that I do, what is going on in the pipe room? No, guys. No. Off, off, off. Wee, wee, wee. Weird, toxic things. Let's see. I think a big pipe has burst because there's just open crap there. There we go. Let's just get all the ghosts up, and I'm sure the secrets of this room shall reveal themselves. So, I mean, don't think of this as a one-way street, guys. It's not just me pumping out content and speaking into the void. You know, it is me talking to people that I know, and even if I don't know them now, Booby Hatch, oh my gosh, crazy boo walkin'. Hey, are you perpetuating that crazy thing? You're just a little, you know, unbalanced. You just need a little bit of medication. I'm sure you're fine, Booby. There is a canonical Boo in the Mario universe called Booby, and he didn't know where to go. And now he's in my pack. There we go, you're outstanding, like a leopard on a hunt. He keeps comparing me to animals. I'm gonna wake up one day in an unpleasant cage. I say that like there's a lot of pleasant cages, you know? And one other side effect of all of this, hello, I'm bouffant, nice green hair. The other result of me recording is that a lot of the times I can catch some pretty interesting stuff sometimes on recordings, you know? And those are good moments to kind of... I'm glad that I have and kind of look back on doing them, either when weird stuff happens. Oh, he went into the next room that's locked. Let's go. Oh, I can't walk in the goo. Oh my god. The hell did I do? What if can I freeze the goo? There it is. Go, go, go. You ever frozen toxic ooze before? I have. And I have it recorded, proven that I have once frozen ooze. Hey! That's the most secure way to hide a treasure chest, honestly. Look at that, they were so impressed with that. Let's go. I swear to God, if I have to go back up to the 3rd floor, I'm gonna lose my goddamn mind. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, good. I was like, I've had enough. I've had enough of going all the way back up and all the way back down. It was fun while it lasted, but let's kind of finish it up. Anyway, this is an interesting room. I always remembered this one very clearly. Look at this. That's right. It almost looks like we're in Ocarina of Time. This is cold storage, baby. This is the cold storage where there is another humanoid ghost. Right over there, trapped in the ice. As a matter of fact, let's have a look. An examination of the heart. Darn, I love the cold, but I mean, I plain just love it. I just plain love it. He loves the cold. So let's warm him up. There we go. Frosty the Snowman. Hot! Hot! You're making it hot! You're making it too hot. I'm gonna cook in this heat. I'm gonna melt! Did you light up these fires? What were you thinking? Oh, the angry video game nerd got stuck in an ice cube, everybody. People who start fires in this mansion had better be ready to pay the price. Now learn your lesson. Then who was starting the fires in the, on the doors? Because there was a few doors lit on fire. Look at that, he's got the power of ice. Look at that, icicles. Light him up. Let's fire this fuck. Melt his cube. Now. Just stay in this corner. You don't let me get hit by an icicle. Don't you let me get hit by an icicle. I'm gonna be pissed. Oh, you. Okay, I technically didn't get hit by an icicle. Oh, well, I got most of his health. I'll get the second best painting. That's okay. I almost got the best one. If we get him like under 10 health in one pull, then we do really good. Then we get the best one. But it's okay. For some reason, this guy always stuck with me. I don't know why. Just the man frozen in a cube like that in his own little frozen prison. And he likes it. He loves it. He went into cold storage deliberately to die. Look at that. And I like the little heat lamp thingy there. Looks very accurate to real life heat lamps that I've seen. Or like cooking stove thingies. Survival stoves, I guess. I don't know what they're called. This is to the third floor. Third floor. Looking good. Yeah. Yes. Gotta love this flow they've got going. Who's here? Booby? Catch me, I'm Boulder Dash. I think that's a game. It's like a board game, Boulder Dash. I think. I don't know. I haven't played board games in forever. It's typically because I don't have anybody to play them with. Buffon, who's your stylist? Not you. Whoa! These boos, I swear, they're gonna run into the hallway, they're gonna run in the next room. It's just really, really annoying at this point. Too much health. 300 health is a lot of health. Because you can only take off like maybe 10 at a time. Or like 10 per every 2 seconds or something like that. Poppycock! What'd you call me? Okay, maybe more than 10 per 2 seconds, but still. They've got triple my health. Triple my health! Ay, 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 the things I do. Okay, you know what? You've had it too good for too long. Get the hell in here. Hey, thanks. No wonder this is going to be a really long... Oh, and then I got to go in the dust room. And you know they're just going to run out of the dust room. So why even bother cleaning it up? They even knew that it was annoying because they added in the option to skip it through the switches to go on the ceiling. They knew this was a shitty room. And yet they left it in anyway. For what reason? I have to say, I think this last section of Luigi's Mansion might be my least favorite. Just because, I mean, the boos are really ridiculously strong. They run into annoying areas. And there's really just no purpose. Try washing that mop. You said you liked my hair. You asked who my stylist was. Getting a lot of mixed messages here, Buffon. Just run into the next room. There you go. Don't you go back into that frickin' dust room. It's like I can't take a lot of health off of them when they're in the hallways. It's like I'm forbidden. There we go. Jeez. What's up with that? Well done. I swear I don't want to hear another word about the plants. You gotta cut it out, buddy. You know, I know you've got some kind of botanist bug up your bum, but it's over, okay?